All right, good morning, everybody. We're here today on Friday in front of City Hall in the morning to celebrate once again the legacy and the tradition of our French and French Canadian neighbors and citizens of New Bedford. And we're here today not under the best of weather circumstances, but it's an important day every year for us to come on out and celebrate as we do an ethnic group that has made tremendous contributions to our city well over a century. There have been the migration of French Canadians in particular started in the 19th century, first in the center of the city and then moving, of course, to the north end. And many of the French Canadian families who came to this city worked in our textile mills and established roots, particularly in the north end, that grew that part of the city into what it is today. And so it's been a little while since we've heard folks speaking French in the city. I can remember, some of us are old enough to remember people still speaking French from time to time. That legacy is probably, that part of our French Canadian culture is probably not with us as much anymore, but the memories still live on. And so as we do from time to time honor different ethnic groups in our city, we do it today for the French and French Canadians, and it's all really a general celebration of the melting pot that is New Bedford. We're a city that has welcomed people to these shores from all over the world, whether it's from the Azores or Cape Verde or Poland or Ireland or French Canada. New Bedford is a place where people come and have made their way in the United States, and we're very proud to be such an accommodating and tolerant and welcoming place. It's a big part of who we are. So I wanted today to thank, in particular, Ray Padnod and Henry Bousquet for keeping the flame, for making this ceremony happen in and year out. And I'll just ask Henry and Ray to say a few words on the occasion. Henry.
Thank you, Mayor Mitchell. Just wanted to let you know partly why we're here to celebrate French culture in the city of New Bedford, and particularly Saint Jean the Baptiste Day. During the reign of French King Clovis, the pagan celebration of light and hope was Christianized and became a religious celebration of Saint John the Baptist. Once again in America, the French continued to celebrate this event. In 1908, Pope Pius X officially proclaimed Saint Jean Baptiste as the patron saint of the French Canadian nation. And then in 1925, the Quebec legislature declared the 24th day of June a holiday. In 1977, the Quebec government declared the Saint Jean Baptiste Day be the official national holiday of Quebec, at which time it became an official paid holiday. In 1980, the Mass General Law was set. Chapter 6, Section 1500 was enacted, setting apart the fourth Sunday of June as Saint Jean the Baptiste Day for recognition here in the United States and in Massachusetts. So ever since, we've been celebrating Saint Jean the Baptiste Day here with our French cultural organizations, La Ligue of Franco-Americans and the Association of Canadian Americans. So I'm here to help support them and to celebrate French culture in New Bedford. Ray, anybody want to say
anything?
En français. I'm the current president of ACA, which is one of the oldest Franco-American fraternal organizations. In fact, this year we're celebrating our 119th year. We recently had a merger with Fall River, so now the local chapter, Cour Saint-Rosaire, which is the first chapter in Massachusetts, encompasses both Fall River and New Bedford. This year, we've had a banner year. We've given out $20,000 in scholarships to New Bedford members. We are bringing in José Vachon for her only appearance on the South Coast in Massachusetts this year. Sunday at our banquet at 12 noon at Century House, we'll be featuring José Vachon. At the Franco-American Veterans Square, At 10:30, we have the Bourbonnais Regiment, which is a reenacting unit of Rochambeau's army. They will be firing their muskets, doing a volley, and it's interesting to see because all their commands are in French. You'll see the different nuances of the French army of that period of time, from the kneeling down of the soldiers for the invocation to the laying of the wreath. Before that, we were having a mass at the Holy Name Sacred Heart of Jesus Church, where Father Bob every year hosts this mass for the ACA. So I hope everybody can partake in one portion of the event because it's a weekend full of activities. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
All right, I just want to thank Ray in particular for all the work that he does year-round to promote French culture and to preserve French heritage here in New Bedford. It takes a lot of work, but he does it all year long and with a smile on his face all the time. I really did want to hear all of that in French, though. I want to acknowledge City Councilor Linda Morad, who's here today in support, a big supporter of the organization. Is here on St. John the Baptist, St. Jean Baptiste Day every year, and I'd like for everybody to try to get out to the events that Ray listed, and you'll be able to hear these the listing of the events on the city's website, and you can also, is there a number to call or?
508-995-3792.
All right, thanks, Ray. All right, listen, have a good day, everybody. Thank you. Oh yes, the flag raising, of course. So we'll do the French anthem, and we'll raise, or excuse me, the Canadian anthem. We'll raise the Canadian flag.